right, let's get straight into it. Welcome back to Misha's Corner, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super delicious spinach artichoke dip salmon. Yes, you heard that correctly. First, I'm going to melt down some butter and saute down some garlic and jalapeno. Remember, all ingredient measurements will be in my description box. Make sure you guys check that out, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Okay, period. Y'all be watching and not thumbs upping. So now I'm going to add an entire bag of spinach to my sauteed garlic and jalapeno. I'm not adding salt to the spinach because there's a lot of cheese going on. You know, when you make a dip, it's a lot of cheese going on. So wait until the end. If you're someone that needs salt in your food, I'll wait until the end to add the salt. Make sure you taste it. This is the spinach. As you can see, it's no liquid in here. If your spinach is full of water, you need to drain it, or you need to crank your heat up and get rid of all of that excess liquid. So now I'm going to add it to my chopping board, and I'm going to chop it like my life depended on it, okay? Because what happens is you don't want like those little stringies to hang off on the side. And you know, it's not fun to eat when you cook spinach down this far down. So make sure you guys chop it up just like I'm doing here, and then I'm going to put it into a bowl and set it to the side. This is the artichoke heart that I'll be using. It's already marinated. Once again, this also has sodium, so this is why I'm not adding any salt to this dish. And so I'm just going to chop it up. So make sure you chop it up. I use the entire jar. It's a small jar, so don't buy the big old can and then expect, oh, Misha ruined it. No, use what I said. It doesn't have to be the same brand. Make sure it's the same amount. Okay, so again, make sure you guys check out my description box for that. But yeah, once again, you want to chop it all the way down. If this was just the dip, like I'm only making the dip, I would probably just put a quick rough chop. But because it's going on top of salmon, I cut it down a bit. So now I'm going to add my cream cheese, an entire block of cream cheese to this mixture. Next, I'm going to add smoked paprika, some black pepper, and I think that's pretty much it. But again, you can add as much spices and everything else like you prefer. Also, I add some sour cream and then even more cheese, which is the Italian blend cheese. At this point, you could actually use Parmesan cheese and mozzarella if you can't find this in your store, because this is pretty much what it is. And if you don't like Parmesan cheese, then just use mozzarella. Don't make a big deal. You good to go. And this is how it looks. Looks delicious. Tastes great. And now I'm going to prep the salmon. I'm not doing much to the salmon. I'm going to sprinkle on just a little bit of my lemon pepper. You can use whatever favorite brand of yours of lemon pepper, or even a Cajun Creole seasoning will work here. And just lightly though, don't go crazy. Do not go crazy, and don't say I didn't tell y'all, because you don't want to over salt your food. Now I'm going to take the spinach artichoke mixture and smear it all over top of the salmon. Now as far as the thickness layer, you maybe a 1/4 inch thick of amounts you need on there. Don't put the entire bowl of mixture. This mixture actually can cover 2 fillets, like the long ones. I have a short one, so I had a lot of mixture left. But yeah, it could do like 2 whole fillets because it's a lot. And this is how it looks. And now I'm going to pop it into my air fryer, and I'll show you guys what that looks like next. And also, you guys, you could just go ahead and cook off the rest of your spinach and just use some chips if you don't have no more salmon, right? So don't make it a big deal. This is how it looks. I thought I had it nice and crisp and clear, but let me show it to y'all up close. This is how it looks right here. Let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes just to settle down. I was surprised. I thought the mixture was going to melt all over and create a mess. This is actually an experimental recipe. I've never made it. I don't know what would have happened once I put it in the air fryer. I don't know nothing. But it's set up really, really nice. The salmon was super delicious, super moist, and this is definitely going to be a repeat recipe. I served it up with some cinnamon butter rice that I made yesterday for another recipe, and some cucumbers. I eat cucumbers every single day. It's my favorite. But yeah, this is how I made it, you guys. I hope you give it a try because it was really, really good, and it's gonna definitely be a repeat recipe of mine. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.